Welcome and welcome back, everybody. My name is Mello. This is my channel, Arts All Around, and today I'm going to share with you my drawing process of this beautiful Native American woman. Let's flip to a blank page and get going. So I'm using very light lead here, and I have a really bad habit of either drawing too big or drawing too small, and never really using the page correctly. So to avoid that, I did a really ghosted image of what I wanted, and it was just going to be simple: face, neck, shoulder, a little bit of the chest, and that's it. I was looking at a ton of references. I didn't want to do an exact replica of any picture that I had. I didn't want you or the viewer to look at it and go, oh, I know who that is, I know who that actress is, or I know who that person is. I didn't want to do that, and I didn't want that pressure of trying to replicate it. Like I said, I just wanted to draw, and this was the best way to do it. Bunch of pictures on my screen. I think I had a movie playing in the background somewhere, and just kind of lose myself. The great thing about this lead here that I'm using is that I can go very light for a long time, and with a little bit of pressure, go in there and start just cementing the lines that I want. I tell you, I did feel an immense level of freedom when I was drawing this picture. There was no stress or I wasn't even thinking outside myself. I was just here scratching and using my finger. I love when I was in college using charcoal and stuff like that and getting really into the paper. And as you can see here, I just switched to another lead holder. So this lead is darker. I think this is a 2B lead, so you don't have to press too much. And it's really versatile in terms of getting really dark lines without having to stretch your fingers and pressing down on the paper. Only problem is a little softer, so you end up having to sharpen it more often. But you can get a really good gradation with that pencil and some really good foundation shadows. So all I'm doing here is defining the lines now that I want as dark as possible, or close to. These are the lines that I am now cemented to. And still not following reference, but I'm just looking at certain pictures of females' faces and anatomy of the face and structure, and just trying to make it look nice, adding shadows and being free with it. You'll notice me using my finger a lot to smudge and rub. Most people don't recommend that because you have oils in your fingers. I don't care. I'm going to use it. It is the easiest way for me to start adding a bit of volume to my to my drawings. By knowing that lead that I'm using is soft, I can rub it around the nose a bit, erase some pieces, and all of a sudden you have nice volume to the nose. This was one thing that I was having issues with. I would extend the lead a little too much in trying to use a flat end of it, one, and two, your boy can't even open up that container. But when it is open, it holds 2 millimeter leads of varying sizes, a bunch of H sizes from H to 4H, and Bs from HB all the way to, I believe, 6B. They go very far. I haven't had to switch them that often. I just happen to be breaking them on this drawing. I think I broke them several times. Here I begin to emphasize where I want the focal point to be, and obviously it was going to be the eyes, nose, and the lips. So moving around, trying to catch hard edges on certain things, but making sure that the majority of the drawing around those 3 or 4 features was soft. So a lot of blending, a lot of trying to get a good gradation with shade, and just emphasizing the lines that I wanted and the sharpness that I wanted. was during this time in the drawing, once I pulled out the kneaded eraser and tried to make highlights, I noticed, man, my contrasts and the depth in this drawing, even though the lines are nice, is pretty much lacking. So what I did, as you can see, is I'm kind of resetting. I'll use my kneaded eraser to go ahead and rub the whole page to try to remove any loose graphite, and just start redoing the darker edges and shadows. I realized that it was just too soft, and I didn't want it that way. So bam, brought out the big guns. That I bought that case months ago, and this was officially the first time me cracking them things open and using them. And you can tell the rubbing stumps are clean, the erasers are still in their package, but I didn't want to keep risking breaking my lead, so I brought these out, had them open, and really started to put emphasis on my values. This was also the part of the drawing where I got a little bit more serious than I was expecting. It got good to me, as sometimes it does, right? You tend to just want to spend some time with yourself and do anything and just have a ball, not even think. And at this point, I'm like, ooh, what can I do here? What can I add there? How can I add texture? And it became a full-blown drawing, but still, I was at peace, and that was honestly the whole goal. Just to be at peace, drawing, and not thinking about anything further than the finished piece. I had a lot of fun drawing this picture. I think it came out beautiful. I'm very happy with it, and I'm glad I was able to share this with you. And that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. Your support and community makes this all worth it. Quickly, as I wrap up, I wanted to wish everyone of you a happy Thanksgiving. May it be filled with joy, gratitude, and of course, some creativity. Whether you're spending it with some loved ones, some friends, or just enjoying some peaceful time alone. I hope it's wonderful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you'll never miss out on the next video. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. My name is Mello, and as always, enjoy you later. Bye-bye.